It's the face of the fantasy, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Would you look at that? We got Cloud, and we got him looking at Midgard. Yeah, a PlayStation exclusive, guys. It's definitely not on. It's definitely not on Switch. It's definitely not on Steam, and the date 2021 definitely has not passed. It's, definitely not 2025. All right. Anyways, let's go to the back. Oh yeah, there he is, guys. For that later. All right. The legend returns for all generations. What begins as a rebellion against an evil corporation becomes much more, and what erupts goes beyond imagination. Yeah, we got Cloud, we got Aerith, we got Barrett, and we got Tifa, and Sephiroth. We all know this cast. This is why this is the face of Final Fantasy. Yeah. Anyways, the story of this first standalone game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake project covers up to the party's escape from Midgard and goes deeper into the events occurring in the city than that of the original Final Fantasy VII. Very cool. That's what I want to see from a remake. More stuff. Alright, PS4 Pro Enhanced and 2 discs. Is this? No, that was a God of War. Alright, anyways. Look at that. 100 gigs. 100 gigs for this game. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this Final Fantasy Remake. Alright, yeah. You know, I didn't mention it, but, you know, this most definitely is my favorite. Alright, and there is the data disc. Yeah, there's the data disc. Yeah, alright. Remake. And there is the play disc. Alright, there's like a Square Enix members code. What is that? 25 member rewards points. Thank you for your purchase. I don't know what that is. Anyways, other than that, there's like a manual or something. Alright, there's that. And, what is that? Action figures. Very cool. Very cool. Final Fantasy VII action figures, guys. Definitely gonna pick those up. Anyways, alright, let's go ahead and put that over there. Why? Because I have one more game. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Tell me what up. There's a reason why they keep using this one. It's the face of this franchise, and you can tell by that. All right. I don't know his name. All right, but anyways, we got Cloud and we got Sephiroth right there. Yeah, let's go to the back. All legends have a beginning. Play as Soldier Operative Zack Fair and trigger the events that lead up to Final Fantasy VII. Engage in fast-paced, real-time action combat to explore the dark secrets of Shinra's experiments and monsters they create. Very cool. We got Zack fighting a big mech. Got Sephiroth, yeah. Aerith, and yeah, that right there. Yeah, that's that. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Man, I can't wait to talk about my extensive knowledge of Final Fantasy. I know so much about it, guys. Alright, sign off. And, yeah, there is that game. Final Fantasy VII Reunion. And yeah, that's about that for Final Fantasy in terms of the games. Those are games. Alright, so yeah, a little bit of a different kind of game thing here. You know, I have actually two different games with two different consoles, but let's talk about Final Fantasy and what I was talking about. Now, what did I say? I said, in my personal opinion, I feel as though Final Fantasy VII is basically the face of Final Fantasy. Why? Because the thing about Final Fantasy is it's one of those games where, or at least series where basically the thing is like, you don't have to play a specific game. There's like, because basically how these games work, it's kind of like Dragon Quest, where basically every game is its own like thing. Like, you don't have to play Final Fantasy, I don't know, 9 to play 10 or 12 to play 13. You don't have to. They're their own separate things. And personally, in my opinion, I think in terms of the cast that I know, I will say my Final Fantasy cast knowledge from all the games are very limited, because basically the only Final Fantasy games the only ones that I have are Final Fantasy VII, of course, Final Fantasy X, 10, 13, and 15. So yeah, I only have 4, not a lot, but yeah, I mean, and I'm just saying, man, the only reason why I even have the ones I just mentioned for 10, I have 10 because of a meme. Because of, like, I don't know, like, in 10, one of the characters does a stupid laugh, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw it in GameStop one day, oh yeah, let me get that. For Final Fantasy 13, basically the only reason why I got that is because I found it for super cheap. I found that for like $5, and like the other one for like $5, and that's why I have that. And for 15, same thing. I saw a meme of 15, like the car flips over. I don't even remember what the text in the meme said. It just said something. I found it funny, and I ended up with the game because why? Because it was like super cheap. It was like, I don't know, like $5 or something, man. So yeah, that's why I have that. But at least for Final Fantasy VII, I purely got Final Fantasy VII just because of the cast. Because I know there's like other casts. Maybe I would like. I don't care. I would be real. I don't know any of the other casts from the other games, but I'm just gonna make a bold assumption because this is like Final Fantasy is the only one that has like the staying power, or at least, at the very least, stands out from all the other ones because of its cast. It has an amazing cast. It has Cloud, it has Barrett, it has Tifa, it has Aerith, but most importantly, Sephiroth. Literally everyone knows Sephiroth. Mr. Game Theme himself. Like, you know who Sephiroth is. He is like one of the most iconic Final Fantasy villains, I assume. Like, I highly doubt any other Final Fantasy like villain tops him in terms of his character. Now, what do I know about Sephiroth's character? I literally know nothing about him. I'm gonna be so real with you, man. It's kind of funny because in terms of the Final Fantasy games that I've like actually played, I've played 13 for like a very short time, and I played 15 for a little while as well. But basically, I haven't played these games for long. Like I'd say you really start playing a game like this when you get maybe like 10 hours in. I don't think I've ever gotten 10 hours in any of these games. But that's the reason is I had no plans to ever actually finish them, because if you want to know what my if I ever will finish a Final Fantasy game, it's probably going to be Final Fantasy VII Remake, because it's the one that I want to actually immerse myself in these characters, because I like the characters and I want to get to know these characters better. Mostly I want to know, like, you know, the like, you know, dynamic, the struggle between like Cloud and like Sephiroth, because I played like there's like the gacha there's like this game is like the only Final Fantasy game with a gacha game. I played like the gacha game for like a very short period. I didn't get past like the Midgard section. I played the game for like 2 hours just because I saw, oh hey, Final Fantasy has a gacha game. Kind of funny how my first ever experience with the game was that you know, that gacha game. But nonetheless, I didn't play it for long, so I didn't like learn much. But I did learn at the very least Cloud and like Sephiroth have a history. I don't know what about, but like I'm very interested in Sephiroth and Cloud and why they know each other. You know, like there's like basic stuff that I'm not gonna explain, because if you want to know, you probably know about Cloud or whatever. But me personally, I know nothing about the story. Like, of course, there is like that one specific Final Fantasy spoiler that everyone knows, because if you know anything about 7, somewhere someone has made a meme about it. Unfortunate, it's kind of just like one of those spoilers that you're gonna know eventually if you do any kind of like, if you have any knowledge about the game. But I'm not gonna bother spoiling it because you probably know what I'm talking about. A very specific spoiler that everyone knows about Final Fantasy. Anyways, basically, all I can say is I'm quite excited to finally play 7. You know, now granted, I've been sitting on this thing. I've been sitting on this copy for like, I don't know, like maybe a year or two. I brought this like a little while ago from Amazon for like $20. Funnily enough, I went to like a Walmart and like they had it for like $3 less. Not only if I had gotten it from Walmart could I have gotten it new, I could have gotten it for like a couple dollars cheaper. I was very upset, but like whatever, man. At least for the time, it literally not matter because I've had this thing sitting here for like a year, man. I've had it for a while, and you know I'm finally doing it. You know the thing is, and honestly, the main purpose of why I'm recording this video right now is because you know, this kind of falls apart if I don't end up uploading it on the day that I'm supposed to upload it. I'm supposed to be uploading this video on the 7th. I'm like recording this video on like the 4th, but if I do what I'm trying to do here to you know have like you know the thing happen, I have to upload this video on the 7th. Here's the hoping I like actually end up uploading the game on the 7th. I don't know. Hopefully I do. But if I did do what I was supposed to do, this video is like up on the 7th. So yeah, that's that. So like other than that, as I said, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about this game in terms of like the story because I don't know anything about the story. Because why? Because I've purposely not looked into anything about this game because I want to experience the characters and see who they are and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. Basically, I just really like Final Fantasy VII, even though I've never played it, but I really do, but I'm really interested in the characters, and I want to see, I want to experience why people consider this to be the best one. I mean, Sephiroth, obviously, but I want to know why. Why is Sephiroth so good? Why is he so cool? Why is their rivalry so important? But anyways, yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Final Fantasy VII video, and goodbye.